So this is my second YouTube channel. And, this thing that I'm about to cover in this video that most people skip when they're getting ready to launch their YouTube channel, start their YouTube channel, is something that I completely skipped and jumped over on my first YouTube channel, which was a large reason why that channel wasn't successful. So I am about to break down this thing that you don't want to neglect when getting ready to come on to YouTube. My name is Nala Wright. I'm a personal brand consultant specializing in brand development and YouTube content strategy. I am going to be hosting a live event called Intro to Personal Branding on YouTube. If you're interested, the link is in the description to come to the event. It's free and I hope to see you there. So let's jump into it. There's a fancy word. It's kind of fancy that I just want to umbrella what this is. And it's called doing a niche analysis. I just learned the term for this, but I do have a free launch your YouTube channel checklist. Sorry. And I go over in that checklist basically what a niche analysis is comprised of. Launch your channel, visualize your brand, and shape your personality on YouTube. Learn how to master these and other essential skills for your personal brand. Free worksheets and tools to build your brand on YouTube are available at nalawright.com. You ultimately want to get clear on what is going to be the subject matter of your channel. Plus, in addition to who is the audience that you are trying to connect with this YouTube channel. So let's break down the first part of that. On the checklist, I call it figuring out what your content themes are. Some people call that your content pillars, whatever the case may be. These are 1 to 3 themes that is your content is going to be around. And I'm going to use the example of a lot of lifestyle influencers. They'll go fashion, beauty, lifestyle. Those are their 3 pillars. And though those things fit nicely together, one could argue that you can have a channel strictly about fashion, a channel strictly about beauty, and a channel strictly about lifestyle, even though that can mean many different things. So when you're thinking of the niche you want to get into, also can be put as the themes that you want your content to cover on your channel. You want them to be slightly different, but still fit together nicely. And I'm trying to put myself back into the shoes of like my first YouTube channel when I really was so excited to get onto YouTube. I just didn't do this step because it was causing me a lot of stress and anxiety to figure out what my channel would be about. I kind of just wanted to like jump in, get my feet wet, start with whatever ideas or vision for the channel I had in my mind and just take it from there. But as I said, it led to me being all over the place on that channel and why I wasn't able to really connect with my people here on the internet. I didn't even know who I wanted to connect with. I didn't know what audience I was trying to attract. But when you're clear on your niche and these themes that you want to do, you can now start taking a look at how is everybody else producing content within this space. And I have a point on the checklist about this. Is like, you watch YouTube, but now you want to start watching with a more analytical eye and really getting, like, studying how your competitors do things. And it's not for you to copy them, but it's more so to like get the lay of the land. Your competitors, or and these don't even have to be super huge channels, but other people in the niche who are currently on the platform, who are currently producing content consistently, obviously they have figured out a thing or two to attract that a certain type of audience that would be interested in this niche, you know? So that is why you want to take a look at what other folks are doing on the platform, because you want to see what is like the language they use in their titles and their thumbnails, what is the visual identity they use, etc., 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 because that attracts this particular group of people. And when it's time for you to start your channel, when it's time for you to launch, you want to keep those elements in mind so that you can at least, you know, put your own spin on things, still be unique, but know the, I guess, different touch points to include within your content so that you're also attracting a similar audience as your competitors. In a sense, you want to get attention. The audience your competitors have attracted, produce their viewership, right? You are now, you coming on the platform, you're fighting for those people, like their attention. And yeah, like I feel like what I was about to say is a little bit repetitive, but it's just like the people already doing it, they know how to get the audience you want, they know how to get their attention. So you want to take a look at what they're doing so you can start to grab that attention as well. The second part of it, knowing, I think that's a good segue to the second part of this, is like knowing who you want to talk to here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I had no idea who I wanted to talk to, and I really didn't know just how important and crucial this step is to launching a new YouTube channel the first go around. Now, the second go around, I got as clear as possible on this, because you really start to learn about YouTube once you start creating your videos. You start to learn, you could do as much research as you want. You're watching this video, I'm guessing, in a way to do research to get ready to start your channel. But really, shit gets real once you actually start producing the videos. But when I started this channel, I really went to the drawing board and I really got clear on what do I want my audience to be, like what kind of people do I want to exist in my audience, what kind of people do I want to watch these videos. When you know like who that is, there's different what's coming to my mind right now is like these different terms to call the audience the audience you could attract. It's called the total addressable market. That's a business term, but it applies here to YouTube as well. And all these different segments of people that could potentially be interested in your content, it really helps you make informed decisions when it comes to your YouTube content strategy. You don't, if your intention with starting a YouTube channel is eventually to monetize a YouTube channel outside of AdSense, you have to really kind of work backwards, or think, like, you got to think about the end goal sometimes, a lot of the times. And it's like, when you know who it is you want to watch your videos, you can really talk their talk in your thumbnails and your titles and your messaging, the way you put your videos together. When you like, it's something that's very, 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 very important for you to do. And I just don't want you to make the mistake that I did, because it's not fun getting low views, really minimum engagement, like barely any engagement. All of that is not, who wants to experience that, especially when you're putting in so much effort into the videos in the first place. So in order to avoid that, one of the best things you can do for yourself is get clear on the audience, the community. Like, what is the community that you're here to build? Here's like a bonus tip or bonus action item that you can do in order to help you get clear on this audience. You know, I just brought up like monetizing your YouTube channel outside of AdSense, and I'm just a big believer in creating a business out of your YouTube channel, around your YouTube channel. And I know you're just trying to simply get onto this platform, and that's a task within itself. That's a feat within itself. But if you could take some time to think about, if I were to create a business, online business, whatever business, whatever you feel like you may have a passion to turn into a business one day, product based business, online business, whatever it may be. Do you know what that business is? Like, do you have any of those business ideas in mind? Because, and I'm asking that question because it might be easier to think about, okay, I have this business idea. Here is the type of customer that I would want to sell this to. If that gives you another way to think about it, that customer, you probably want that same customer to be in your YouTube audience. So you probably want to make content that would attract that customer / audience member. Think about it. You could start your YouTube channel and you're building an audience, you're building a community. One day, that same community, that same audience can be customers of your business that you have built because you started your channel with a clear enough idea of who you wanted to be in your audience. Does this make sense? I hope it does. I just felt something that I wanted to really kind of point out. It's not the most fun part of starting a YouTube channel, but it really is within the top 3 most important things you need to do when it comes to getting ready to start your YouTube channel. And if you're interested in learning what are some other things you can do to get ready to launch your YouTube channel, please head to the description box. I have a free launch your YouTube channel checklist, and I think that it'll be very helpful for you. It's my most popular freebie that I have. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget, if you want to come to my intro to personal branding on YouTube, that's also in the description box as well. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.